what God says may not make sense. Sometimes what God says may not make sense. It requires someone with a strong sense to sense the atmosphere, to sense the environment that God is about to perform a miracle. Sometimes what God says may not make sense. It couldn't make sense indeed to tell the Israelites to keep on moving. It couldn't make sense indeed. Backwards, Egyptians were coming. In front was the Red Sea. Left hand side was a mountain. Right hand side was a mountain. It couldn't make sense indeed. It took Moses to have the strong sense that God was about to perform a miracle. Sometimes what God says may not make sense. To tell Abraham that he would have a child, it couldn't make sense. Indeed, biologically, that was impossible. It took Abraham to have strong sense in that atmosphere that God was about to perform a miracle. Sometimes what God says may not make sense. It requires someone with a strong sense to sense the atmosphere that God is about to perform a miracle. Sometimes what God says may not make sense. Considering your financial background, it may not make sense that you end up successful in your academic, in your studies. But I want to show you that trust in the Lord, for all things are possible only with God. Sometimes what God says may not make sense. Thank you.